Hi, everybody. We're back. I'm feeling a lot better. I was a little nausea. I had a little nausea because I'm on medication because I'm in my 40s. Who doesn't have to go to the pharmacy? Everybody has to go to the pharmacy in your 40s.
We do.
You have to.
You have to go to the pharmacy in your 30s.
Did I have to go to the pharmacy?
I've been going to the pharmacy a lot in my late 30s.
Late 30s, yeah, because it was just like, well, I used to smoke.
Well,
so it was like, but also it was like, okay, I had like a lot of sinus stuff because I used to smoke.
Yeah, of course.
So like at the beginning, like I smoked for like 10 years. Mm-hmm. So at the beginning, it's like, this is fine. And towards the end, it was like living in New York and smoking cigarettes. It was like, and then I was traveling a lot. Like when you're just in Georgia, not doing much,
you can smoke as much as you want.
You can smoke as much as you want.
Taking that good old Atlanta air.
That you sit in some niggas' living room drinking, give a fuck. Here, you're both smoking Newports, it's fine. But standing outside in New York and then smoking a cigarette,
yeah,
that's how you die tonight. Hey, what's this?
So I got us some pastries from a lovely bakery in Highland Park called Modu. It's owned by a Korean American baker.
Ooh.
I forget her name, but she went viral during pandemic, and she was like, I think she learned how to bake in her home during pandemic.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Yeah, a lot of people. And then she started selling these, what I got you, the cream bang. She started selling these, and I got them for the first time at Bodega Park in Silver Lake. And I was like, what is this? They were so delicious.
Modu Cafe.
Modu Cafe in Highland Park. It's all the craze. Or
what's this called in Korean?
That's a cream bang. Cream bang.
Cream bun. So a cream bun.
Uh-huh.
So
but
cream bun.
Bang is bread and cream, so it's cream bang.
Pang? Just like pan.
Pan, see.
So yeah. Because I think I was watching a show and they were like, it's like pan. It's just pan. So the Korean word for bread is in Spanish.
Well, then we talked about popo last time. And you were like, you had mentioned a kiss in Korean. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you said, oh, it's besos. Kind of besos,
It's the same thing. I was like, man, Korean just stealing everybody.
Yeah.
Trying to find a girl. Oh, this is one of those very clean line bakeries where it looks like they only sell 4 things.
It's like
they got 1,000
it's like
of them
where
in the
we
back.
went the other day, harucake.
Yeah. And I was like, no, this is the nicest doctor's office I ever been in. What was I talking about?
What is this? She's like, is this like surgery for cakes? And they were like, who is this woman?
Girl, we walked to that place. I was like, prove to me this is not cake surgery. Prove to me this is not a clean room. I was like, do they have gloves on? What is happening? What's happening to these cakes?
They're so serious, but those cakes are so delicious.
They were so. Oh, my mother and my brother absolutely love them. My mother's like, I'm not supposed to have sugar, but what's this?
I know it is. Yeah. So
this is very.
Listen,
clean
I'm telling you, the Korean Americans, we're killing it in the cafe, coffee, bakery scene right now.
Listen,
but this is really good. This is their mochi sesame. It's really good.
Mochi sesame. Yeah. And then this was this one?
And that is the cream bang. So it's just like bread with like cream. So you should try it.
We gotta get this slice in this bad boy.
But yeah. Yes. It's so good. Honestly, this one tastes like I want to get your reaction. It's good, right?
Okay.
It's not that sweet. So
that's why I like it.
So Korean desserts, it's all about not being sweet, like Asian desserts. So it's like the ultimate compliment when you're like, "Ooh, I have dessert," and they're like, "It's not that sweet," and you're like, "Yeah."
The bread puts me in mind of like a brioche.
Yes.
And it's like a nice hard crust. Now, you didn't know you were on a food blog too? But
apparently we're doing mukbang now.
Oh, not a mukbang. My niece loves those. I think they're insane.
I like the mukbang with what's that that cookie store, Crumble. Have you been to Crumble?
No, I hear that. I've been to Insomnia Cookies.
Crumble, it's like, it's not even a cookie, it's like a cake. It's too much.
I know Ron Funches is like, what is Crumble up to? So one of his clips is like, what are they doing? Okay, switch.
Okay. I just took a bite out of it, so go from the other side.
Okay. You describe to the la gente, the people.
Oh, this is my favorite. It's so good.
It puts me in the mind of like a zucchini bread.
Try that one. I'm curious to get your opinion on that.
Black sesame.
Black sesame mochi.
So this is rice. I'm very black. We have to smell stuff first. I can't tell you why. I can say we do a lot. It doesn't smell like sesame oil. I can tell you that.
I didn't even smell it.
Why would you not smell it? You have to smell it before you eat it.
I just eat it. What? I don't really smell what I eat. I just like try it.
Girl, that's part of the flavor. It's what it smells like. Okay. The texture is giving cornbread. I'm going to move the mic so people can't hear me chewing because I know that drives people crazy.
Or if it's mukbang, they love it.
Oh.
We'll see how this works. I don't know if we're going to keep this stuff.
I don't know, but it's fun.
It is
This
fun.
is interesting. It's nutty.
It's nutty.
It's very nutty. And you know, I enjoy nuts.
I think a lot of people enjoy nuts.
They really do.
All sorts of nuts, you know?
And that's where I was trying not to go. It's a fun color. It's a nice texture because the thing is, I don't like mochi.
You don't like mochi?
I don't like rice cakes either. Like the Korean rice cakes, like the
this
tteokbokki.
I love because it is like a rice cake. It has a consistency of a rice cake.
The tteokbokki? I hate those.
Not tteokbokki, like Korean rice cake. So we have pastries, like Korean like delicacies.
Okay, I want to try that. Where we go to get that?
We'll get it. Yeah, there's actually a really cool store in Koreatown. We'll go there. It's like a rice cake store. This is so good.
That's very good. The cream's very nice.
I had this so many times during pandemic. Like I love cream bang so much.
I mean, stop, it makes sense. This is actually very nice. I think you could. Now I see I understand the mochi texture of it. Mm-hmm. But it really does put me in the mind of cornbread, and I know you love Jiffy.
Listen, I'm a Southern girl. I love me some Jiffy.
It's been so.
It's like $1.99 still a box. It's great.
You know they have vegan Jiffy cornbread now. I did not know.
That really upsets me.
Well, but I did not know. I did not know that there was stuff in the box that was animal. Because they have different. There's like a vegetarian, and I was like, oh, there's animal in the box. I didn't know there was animal in the box.
Maybe they use like animal fat.
I'm sure they break down lard some kind of way to make Jiffy cornbread. Because you only need an egg and what? An egg and oil or an egg and milk to make it? I don't remember.
Egg, milk, and oil. That's it.
Yeah, egg, milk, and oil. Because I remember making it when I would come home from school. Because I would put like bananas in it. Or I would do apple cinnamon. So we would do like a savory. That's the only time. Because like grits are always savory. And
I love grits. Oh my God.
If one of y'all is out. If you are out here in your life putting any type of sweetness in grits, I hope God never forgives you.
Grits? My dad loves grits. I remember when we first moved to the South, he was just like shrimp and grits, just grits in general. It just like rocked his mind because it tastes like Korean like porridge.
I did not know. I found out that grits was the porridge and it really broke my brain.
Yeah. It's porridge. That's what it is.
Also, oatmeal.
Oatmeal's porridge.
Oatmeal is gruel.
I like savory oatmeal. So I know. It's a little weird.
They tried to make savory oatmeal pop off during the pandemic, and everyone's like, we're already going through enough. Please don't make me eat oatmeal with eggs.
My favorite way to eat oatmeal is I actually like putting it on the stove, putting a little olive oil, and like sun-dried tomatoes.
Love a sun-dried tomato.
Yeah, I cut up a sun-dried tomato, I mix it up, salt and pepper. Oof, it's so good.
Sounds poor.
It's so good. It is kind of like I have nothing like in my fridge. What am I going to do situation?
Yeah.
But it is delish.
It's like when I was in my first apartment and I made nachos from cream of cheddar soup and I had tortilla chips that I just fried myself. I didn't have any lettuce, so I sliced up cabbage.
Cabbage, yes.
Hey, man,
I love me some cabbage.
I got paid on Friday and it was Wednesday. We had to make things happen.
You had to figure it out.
I think I had a burger in the freezer.
Chop up that burger.
Chop that burger up. This cat, hey, you're going to learn today. Because I got that soup. I was like, yo, I could make nacho cheese. Cream of cheddar soup also is wild any fucking way.
Cream of cheddar soup.
Cheddar soup?
What a soup.
What a soup. This is just dip.
It is just straight dip.
Oh, I wonder if you could dip down cream of onion and you have onion dip.
Probably.
Hey, man, we got to start a whole other.
I know. This is the separate. This is our other.
That's our YouTube channel. But we have been going on adventures.
Yes.
We went to a wonderful restaurant that I had like real straight up Korean food.
We went to Hangari Kalguksu in Koreatown.
And I had a soup, and that's when I realized I really don't with clams.
Yeah, you were very nervous about the clams
because there's always sand in them.
You got to be careful because when you chew it, like you have to make sure, because sometimes when you chew sand, that's like the worst feeling, or you chew like shell bits.
It can mess your teeth up.
Oh, horribly, yes.
But mussels, for some reason, I don't know if they filter better than clams do.
They don't have sand.
They never have sand.
It's actually, yeah.
So mussels, that's why I only eat clams fried. Because to eat a clam, you got to slice. Also, clams got they got 2 feet. I think mussels only got the 1 foot. Clams got a bunch of feet. And I don't.
They have 2 feet? What?
Mussels have, like, when I say mollusks have a foot. Ugh. That's what keeps them, like, when they want to move, they push that foot out and they propel themselves. That's why when you eat, that's why like when you eat a mussel or a clam, there's that thick. So there's a part that keeps them inside the shell. Mm-hmm. So when you pull a mussel out of a shell, there's that hole in there. Mm-hmm. That's what keeps them in the shell. That's how they anchor themselves. But then there's another thing where they can move themselves. It's called a foot.
Okay, so and then
we have to talk about our adventures.
Yes.
So we went to Pinku. And
in Little Tokyo.
Because I love a crafting day. I love a crafting thing. And so Unnies said she had a full mental breakdown.
I did.
Because she's very organized. And it was very like, let's just see. And she's like, no, it has to go a certain way. And I told her, this is your first time doing this. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then she calmed down.
The piping really stressed me out.
Because the texture of it.
It was hard. Yes. And I really didn't want to mess up. And
remember when I told you could scrape it off and do it again?
Stuff in my mind. You're like, because I was like, oh my God. I'm like sitting there and I'm just like, I'm like melting. I'm just like, my brain is melting because I'm like, oh my God, like I messed up. What am I going to do? It's like $50 to do this. Like, what am I doing? You know, like I messed up. What do I do? And you're just like, use the tools that they provided. Mm-hmm. And all you need to do is wipe it off. And I was like, oh my God.
Take this toothpick. Take the popsicle stick or the toothpick. You're like, I don't like this piping. I said, yes, scrape it off.
It is so much fun. I do have to point this out. Do you see the Chrissy part?
Yes.
That is part of our logo.
Ooh.
So if you look at our artwork, it says chasing K-dramas. Yeah. The K-drama part is these circles. I mentioned it to our designer. So I gave her the inspo. Beads. Yeah, so this is the inspo.
And also we put a peach. So I did a jewelry box. Mm-hmm. And so I did a jewelry box, but we both have a little peach to represent being Southern girlies. Yes.
You're a Georgia peach and I'm a South Carolina peach. Yes.
So we both have peaches on ours. But I love the little lollipop and the donut, and then it's so fun. I did a jewelry box, but like I have a magnetic. So this is a magnetic pop socket, and right. So that's why I didn't get mine. Yeah. Mine's magnetic, and I thought you couldn't have a magnet in your electronics, but Apple said yes, you can.
Okay.
So, but that's also why I can't. If you put like on a charging mat, it doesn't work.
Yeah. But also, don't use charging mats.
Tell me more.
Okay, so my last iPhone, so I just got this new one because yes, my battery it got swollen. Yeah, and it was literally my phone looked like it was like pregnant, and I was like, what is happening? So I took it to the Apple store, and they're like, there's nothing you can do. You have to it's gonna explode. And I was like, oh. Yeah, so I had to go get a new phone. But it's because I bought one of those external chargers. It's the one that you could charge your watch with.
Yeah, it's a whole kit.
It's a whole thing. Absolutely not. Do not use those. We do not endorse those. Nope. No.
Your phone was out here.
Yeah.
Just gorging itself.
Yeah, it was really weird. Like Thomas pointed it out. He said, hey, what's wrong with your phone? And I was like, oh. I was like, I don't know. And it literally happened overnight. It's really, you got to be careful. So the guy at the Verizon store, he's like, yeah, those things could really get you. And I'm like, oh.
No.
I could have died.
I like this.
Nah, I don't think I could have died. But
if you were holding that phone and it blew up in your face, you could have. Also, can we talk about how pretty my Unnie looks today?
Oh, thank you.
Look at her makeup. It's like the right kind of pink.
Oh, thanks.
You got a little headband on.
Honestly, I did.
You look precious.
Thank you. So, you're always on camera because you're
this is what I do.
You're an Emmy-winning comedian.
I'm outside.
You're on TV. You're gonna do all the things.
Yes.
I have always been behind the camera.
Yes.
So this is very it's a lot.
Oh, I know.
It's a lot.
I'm very proud of you.
You're
more comfortable because this is episode 6?
Yeah.
You're more comfortable now.
Yeah.
I can see
episode 1 was like. I was like, what?
Hi, I'm Chrissy Choi.
I'm editing the clips. And I'm just like, girl, I'm like, what is wrong? Because I'm not usually. I'm very much myself.
Yes.
But yeah, when you're like, it's fucking awkward.
It's like, hi, I'm Chrissy Choi. Welcome to Chasing K Dramas. On today's episode, we're gonna be.
And I'm just like, oh, I want to be it needs to be perfect. I'm just, it's fine.
If people need to be perfect, podcasts wouldn't exist.
That's true. I know. There's a lot.
Man, I want to order a milk tea. You sitting up drinking your
Why? I asked you. I was telling you.
I didn't want one till now.
Okay. It's kind of like japaghetti, Korean japaghetti.
I've had japaghetti once.
That's japaghetti.
I want to have japaghetti again.
It gives you have the oil with it. You have the dried packets, and you have the veggie thing.
You know what? I think I tried a pack of japaghetti, and I think I gave it to my brother.
Japaghetti is so good.
I think he told me that. That's the one with the black meat, right?
Yeah, the black noodles. It's the Korean. So, it's Korean jjajangmyeon.
Yeah.
Is the Korean Chinese noodle dish.
Huh.
It's basically like our pizza, the equivalent of pizza. We eat a lot of it in Korea. I'm obsessed. I
tried it one time at the H Mart in Atlanta.
Yes. Oh yeah, they have the best one. The one in Duluth.
Yes.
Yes, that place. They have the jjangban jjajangmyeon, which is like
the H Marts here are not as big as the one in Duluth.
Yo,
threw me.
OG Duluth H Mart.
The OG.
So many memories.
Let me tell you something. The way that so many groups of people, I remember when black people learned about the H Mart, they're like, girl, you been to the H Mart?
Yes.
The meat. The meat prices.
Yeah.
They had a heater out there. There are all the giveaways and stuff.
Yep.
Girl.
I mean, there's so many now in Atlanta. Every time
there's one down in Jonesboro. They put one out in off of Beaufort Highway.
I mean, there's so many markets there. They have a Zion market, which we have one in LA as well.
Who's Zion?
Zion has great meat prices. At least in the one in Atlanta. What am I doing? It's like a food podcast. Also, H Mart. I take it back. If you guys want to sponsor us, we're here. Zion Market, we're here.
Galleria Market up in Reseda. Them beefcakes changed my life. Let me tell you something. As soon as my period starts, beefcake. I'm getting some beefcake, some kimchi, and that rice. The only way I eat rice now is the one in the packet.
You know what we should do? So we should make the rice patties that you're talking about.
The beefcakes?
Beefcake, sorry. That is beefcakes. That is called 동그랑땡 in Korean.
Yeah, throw that thing. Yeah.
Right?
Throw that thing.
They're really easy to make, actually. We should make them. It's basically, 동그랑땡 to me is like you're using the insides of a dumpling, so we can make dumplings and 동그랑땡.
I knew it was the inside.
Yeah, of course it is. So
it's like mandu dumplings.
It's mandu dumplings. So we'll have one where we're just making the dumplings, right? We'll have the wrappers and we'll do that. And then the other, all you do, 동그랑땡, is literally flour and egg.
Yeah, throw that thing. We're going to make them.